before we get into this, I just want to say I don't think there is a bad character in this game. Before the video starts, if you guys could please drop a like, drop a sub, I would really appreciate it, and enjoy the video. Alright, so we got our Pokemon Unite tier list. I know this has been kind of a hot topic for a lot of Unite YouTubers, I guess you could say, as of right now. This is kind of like a controversy, seeing like who's the best and people's opinions on what they think. And this is my opinion, so we can get right into it. We're going to start with Venusaur. Also, before, I know there's Blastoise, Blissey, and Clefable. I've seen Blastoise's set, so I think I can have an idea where I'm going to rank them. But I haven't seen the two others, so I'm going to put them in I don't know yet. Because I don't know. Well, let's start with Venusaur. Venusaur's a weird Pokemon because it's a special attacker. For some odd reason, it's an attacker. I thought it would be more of like a defensive. Or maybe like a support or like a... I don't know. It's odd to me, but it's not bad. I used to think it was the worst Pokemon in this game, but I'm throwing it in C tier. Solar Beam's really strong. It can be bulky, so it does stay alive for a while. So Venusaur C tier. Gengar. Okay, I think a lot of us know that Gengar is very overpowered if you get the Hex off with the status condition. However, you have full heal, and Gengar is very easy to counter because if you dodge Sludge Bomb, you attack and you're good. Therefore, I throw Gengar in A tier. I know most of you guys put him in S, but I just think that he's not... I feel like when you really like think about it, and if you dodge the Sludge Bomb, he's not as powerful. That's just what I think. Next up, we got Mr. Mime. Mr. Mime's good. I don't really see many Mr. Mimes, but I know Reflect is really strong. Keeping that wall up is really key. So I'm throwing Mr. Mime in B tier. First B tier. Next up, alright, Snorlax. Oh god. Snorlax is good. Like, very good. I've seen a lot of tier lists have Snorlax like A tier, but this is my first S tier. Because block is very, very good because you can wall off defenders from Zapdos, and then you can heavy slam right on top of it, so it just stalls out more and more, and it does so much damage. If you have the right kit on this, like, this Pokemon is arguably the best in the game. It just doesn't die. It does not die, and I think we all can agree on that. So Snorlax, first S tier. Alright, Gardevoir. It hasn't been out for very long. However, it's a very good special attacker. Future Sight is strong. Very, very strong. I've gotten to play a few matches against her. And since I'm a Lucario main, I feel like Lucario kind of wrecks everyone. So Gardevoir is a very squishy Pokemon, but it deals a lot of damage, just like in the normal games. So that's kind of like what I imagine it to be. So for right now, I'm going to put her in the B tier. However, it could be A, the more and more in play. Alright, next up is Absol. Absol is very good. Just like Gengar, I feel like Absol is kind of counterable. And I don't think it's an S tier Pokemon. I think you put that in the A tier. Next up, we have Garchomp. Garchomp's good. I feel like it can be good, and it also can be bad. I feel like it's not fast, but it's not slow. So, like, getting around it is really easy. So, I would throw Garchomp in the B or C. I'm going to say B tier. Because it does pack a lot of damage. Like, if you connect, like, it can wreck a whole team. Next up. Alright, we got my boy. Lucario. This is my main. One of the best Pokemon in the game, if not the best. I'm throwing it S tier. It's too strong. Too fast, too strong, does too much damage. Power-up punch is ridiculous. The Unite moves just does... It has so much range around it, and it also powers up power-up punch. So like it just keeps getting stronger as the match goes on, and it can fly around the map. This Pokemon's legit. It can 1v3 your whole, like, the whole side of, like, whatever lane you're playing. Like, if you're 1v3, it can easily wipe your team. That's why I put in S tier. So we got Snorlax and Lucario S tier as of right now. Next up is Crustle. Crustle's funny. It's very good, though. I love playing with a Crustle because you either got the wall or you got X Scissor. Shell Smash is really good. It makes Crustle even more... it makes it even, like, better to use. So I would throw Crustle in the C tier. Kind of like Venusaur in a way, but I wouldn't put it in... Actually, nah, B tier. Because if you get Shell Smash off, Crustle's very good. It's legit. It's a good Pokemon. So B tier for Crustle. Next up is Greninja. Greninja's very strong. Very, very strong. The Unite move isn't great. However, it's a tank killer. And those are really important in this game. So I would put Greninja in B tier. Greninja's really fast too, so it gets around the map really quickly. It has good range as well. And the more and more I keep playing these games, obviously the tier list is going to change, but this is my tier list as of right now. Talonflame. Talonflame's a little tricky because Talonflame was absolutely S tier in the beta. However, once I started learning matchups and team strategies and how to play the game, I don't think Talonflame is that good. I would throw him in C tier with Venusaur. It's not that good. Like, you need support around it. If you don't have support, like, you're dead. Like, you're 100% dead. It just doesn't do what I need it to do, like, when I use it. Like, it's just not... It doesn't feel like a very overpowered Pokemon in this game. Like, it's not a Pokemon that, like, I think is top tier. I also don't think it's, like, super bad, but it's not great. It just doesn't give me that, like, sense of, like, yeah, I feel secure using Talonflame. So that's where I'm going with Talonflame as of right now. Next up, we have Charizard. Charizard's tricky, but I think Charizard is also in the... No, it's our first D tier. Charizard's D tier for sure. I just don't see a need for using it, honestly. The Unite move is awesome, but other than that, I don't think Charizard's very good. Alright, next we have Zeraora. Zeraora is a tricky topic because I've seen a lot of people say that Zeraora needs a buff or a nerf, not a buff. Please no, not a buff, a nerf. And Discharge is very strong, Volt Switch is very strong as well. So I would put Zeraora in the S tier. I was thinking about A tier because it kind of like you can counter it very easily, I think. But if you pair Discharge with Unite move, this Pokemon is 100% S tier. Alrighty, now we got Cinderace, the bunny rabbit Pokemon. Cinderace is very good. It has a lot of range and it attacks very, very fast. Especially when you, like, as Scorbunny and as Reboot, can do a lot of damage early on and it just keeps getting stronger. Pyro Ball is really strong and it's a really good Pokemon, so I'm going to throw Cinderace in the A tier. So if it didn't attack as fast, I wouldn't put it in the A tier, but since it does, A tier. Alright, Eldegoss, the best support in the game. I think we all can agree on that. Eldegoss is very strong. Just, it heals you, like, literally the entire game. It is annoying to play against, but when you have it on your team, you absolutely love it. So, S tier for Eldegoss. Cramorant. Shout out to Rat. Cramorant's really good. The Unite move's really good as well. I was going to put it in A tier, but I feel like it's counter, like, you can really counter it, like, easily. So, I would throw Cramorant in B tier. High B tier. Alright, Blastoise. I've seen the kit on Blastoise. It was kind of tricky. But I would say it's a B tier as well. If you guys want to look up the moveset, you just type in Blastoise Pokemon Unite moveset, and you'll see it. It gets Skull Bash. I think it buffs its defense, and it has... I think it might have Hydro Cannon. I could be wrong, but I know it has some. It has a really good kit. So I think if you throw the right items on it, I think it's a B tier Pokemon. All right, Pikachu. Pikachu's not bad. Electro Ball is very strong. However, it's really weak if you don't have a support with it like Snorlax. So Pikachu for me, C tier. Alolan Ninetales. I love Alolan Ninetales in this game. It's just awesome. Aurora Veil is really strong. And it's like an attacker as well as a supporter, so I think it does a lot of everything. So I'd put Alolan Ninetales in the S tier. And every time I have it on my team, it pairs up with everyone, so it's very versatile as well. So Alolan Ninetales, S tier. Now we got Wigglytuff. Wigglytuff's good. However, I would probably throw Wigglytuff in the C tier. If you don't get that Sleep Off or a Sing, it's not as strong. So that's how I think about it. And I want to make a little adjustment. I'm putting Venusaur in D tier as well. I don't think it's very good. I've kind of like thought about it as this video is going on, and I don't think I've really faced like a good Venusaur player, so I'll put Venusaur in the D tier. Next up is Slowbro. Slowbro is very good. Surf is strong. I was thinking about putting it in B tier. However, I think it's A tier. I think Slowbro is very strong if you have the right Pokemon around it. Telekinesis is really good. Like it's a good move. And Surf allows you to get around the map a little bit, so it's not like super slow, but it's not like super fast. It allows you to get around the map a little bit, so that's how I feel. Lastly, we have Machamp. The Muscle Man. Machamp's kind of look like Lucario in a way, but I feel like it's a little bit different. And I think because Lucario is a little bit quicker, Lucario is better, of course, in my opinion. So I put Machamp in the A tier. However, if it gets close quarters to you, you're done. You're absolutely done. So this is my tier list for Pokemon Unite, all the characters. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Make sure you drop a like, drop a sub, join the Discord, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.